I think some of the people that are listening to this, you may do something this week or in your lifetime that's more important than anything the president does, and you don't even know it. How would you know?
Well said. And I now have an image. I'm going to put my ovaries in a wheelbarrow.
Oh yeah. Okay.
Thank you for
But
that.
and I just like being a creator, not a consumer. Like we do a podcast, right? And we will put it on TikTok and all of that. But as business owners and as individuals, that going back to the thinking time and the book, right, that we have is we are all creators, whether it's with family or with our job or wherever, and we need to move from being a consumer because that's what got us in this mess anyway, to being creators, and then knowing like even as I'm building our business, I am creating something that I employ people, and we want to employ more people because we are the answer, not whoever's in office. Like I get to create jobs.
Yes. So more power to you.
And that's being agile. He called it the agility decade, building extra capacity so that you can change. We actually have one of my favorite episodes we've ever done on this podcast. It was back in August 12th of 2022. We're going to put a link to it in the show notes along with the other links that we mentioned to Perry's stuff. This episode is all about agility and adaptability. And it's actually, Perry mentioned some forces of nature, right, that do 80-20. This is actually, I would say, right up there with 80-20 as a thing with nature. Think of, we don't have dinosaurs anymore because they couldn't be agile and adaptable when a big meteor hit their planet, right? Is what science tells us. But we have animals that existed when the dinosaurs were here. Bumblebees, for instance, they were able to adapt and be agile and withstand such a catastrophic event. How do we be financial bumblebees? Be financial bumblebees, there we go, rather than dinosaurs. Then he mentioned like this idea of the phenomenon. Where do we find those 18 months to transform the next 18 years? I love that. I want to start looking for that, intentionally seeking out how do I make more of those moments happen, even if they're only 18 minutes to transform the next 18 days, right? Like that kind of idea. Love that. Also, how could you be a break glass in case of emergency kind of person? When we build more resilience, more agility in our financial lives, in our businesses, we become the people that others can depend on to be able to keep their jobs if we're employers, or to be able to keep putting food on the table if we have children that are dependent on us, or those kind of things. How can you be a break glass in emergency kind of person? I'm going to leave it there. Keep pondering that. This has been super encouraging and inspirational to me. Let us know, as always, how we can help you on your financial journey to walk alongside you and reach your financial goals. I know this episode hopefully will be one that you listen to again and come back to some of the wisdom that Perry shared. In the meantime, don't forget to subscribe to the channel. We've got some other episodes coming up about resiliency and how to build more into our financial futures. We're going to get, more specific about money in the next couple episodes this month as we get into that topic. So subscribe so you don't miss a single one of those. And then, of course, live long and profit.